Tom, good to see you as always. Thanks for joining us. Are you surprised that we haven't seen a bigger reaction in oil prices?
No, I'm not really surprised. I mean, May tends to be a month where gasoline prices can peak in the futures market. And once it was apparent that Colonial had a handle on this and that they might substantially restore operations by the weekend, things calmed down. I might also add that we've had 3 weeks in a row where we averaged over 7 million barrels every week in imports. So there's plenty of gasoline in the North Atlantic to supply a lot of the deepwater ports on the East Coast.
What about more broadly this attack in general? Is it a groundbreaking moment for the industry? Will it lead to big change?
I think it's a groundbreaking moment for the digital world or the cyber world. We did stories decades ago about Colonial Pipeline and whether terrorists could shut it down. And the answer was no. They have the readiness to sort of rebuild miles of pipeline very easily. You know, when you're in the ether world or the space of cyber attacks, it's an unknown. So if I were a villain or, Boris and Natasha from Eastern Europe years ago and targeting infrastructure in the United States, it would be hard. I'd be hard pressed to pick something that's more substantial than Colonial Pipeline.
So, Tom, the fact that this is happening at a time where Americans are just starting to travel again and they're just starting to commute again, and you've got this reopening, which has helped lift energy prices, do you expect that to have a bigger and outsized impact on the price of fuel?
I think it'll have an impact on fuel, and I think fuel prices are going to go a little bit higher, but I don't think it's going to be apocalyptic like it was from, let's say, the Arab Spring of 2011 through 2014. We're still using, on average, 10% or so less than we used in the last normal year, 2019. And I do think we're going to see surges in the summertime, particularly between when schools let out and Labor Day. But that problem will be more related to the lack of drivers who move the product from the big, huge terminals you see and the stations. So the one variable that we have to worry about for the rest of the week here and into next week is crowd behavior. If people perceive... Go ahead, Wilfred.
I was just going to round it off, ask what is your outlook for WTI for the rest of this year? That's clearly had a fantastic start to the year and lots of factors have been supporting it. What's the outlook for the rest of the year?
Well, I think the outlook is it's going to have a cup of coffee above $70 a barrel, and it's going to depend on what happens on the other side of the world in India and so forth with COVID. I think U.S. gasoline prices, it's nothing magical about $3. We may get there, but we're not necessarily going to spend months and months and months there.
So, Tom, you have looked, it's interesting that you have previously looked into the security of this pipeline and found their vulnerabilities. What about other critical energy infrastructure in this country, other key pipelines? How vulnerable do you think we are?
It's an interesting question. And there's a lot of the anti-fossil fuel people who will say, oh, my goodness, we're so dependent on this. But what if a major electric utility was hacked? What would we do if we were with electric vehicles? So it's a real challenge for this administration and probably future administrations. A lot of bad actors out there.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.